My name is Mark Nelson, and we're here today to tour the facility. We had a very good turnout. I think we had about 50 people show up today that are supporters, and we got to tour the facility and look at some of the buildings that are going to be restored by Brookfield.
For the whole time that I lived in Whittier, we've pretty much been landlocked. There hasn't really been an opportunity for great new businesses, for places for people to live. It had all been pretty much taken care of when I moved here in '70.
I've never been in any of the buildings on here, so it's pretty amazing. We had lunch in a restored facility that might be a restaurant. Uptown Whittier shops will benefit, and businesses, and obviously the rest of Whittier because of the services we have here.
This is a new frontier that we never thought we were going to have, and it's fascinating for me because I think it's going to make a big difference.
I really want to support this project. I've been here 49 years, and there's a lot of bad memories in this property. It's time to move forward, create some jobs, bring some housing.
It's just going to make this whole area here grow economically, and it's going to be so much prettier than what we have now, which is nothing but razor wire and old buildings that have, some of it has a really bad history.
Takeaways are I saw the beautiful 3 buildings or 4 buildings that they're going to preserve, which I think are nice. A lot of other things need to be just torn down. I don't see any good memories in this place, and I'm worried if it goes back to the state, what will happen. I'm very, very concerned with my property values, along with friends and family that live here.
And having been here since the early 40s, I've watched this property for 73 years. And this needs a new development. And it's going to be a tremendous benefit, both tax-wise, revenue for vendors and city businesses. It's going to bring in a lot of jobs. It's going to bring in a lot of new housing and residents from surrounding areas. I think when this development is completed under the proposals that I've seen, it's going to create a beautiful gateway up Philadelphia that will help benefit Uptown Whittier.
It'll bring in tax revenue that we do not get now because this is a state facility, so we do have no taxes from this facility going into the coffers of our city hall.
And walking around today, there are things that are just amazing, going to be wonderful parts to save, and there's other parts that, sure, they were necessary for a while, but they are long since gone as far as usefulness for anybody.
This is an eyesore, most of it. And the buildings that would be retained and restored as part of the shopping or even the chapel would be nice. The buildings are phenomenal. And it takes a lot of money to do the restoration.
After looking at the buildings that Brookfield is willing to conserve, I think they're wise decisions on what they're picking. They're beautiful buildings, and the way they're going to incorporate them into the future project is well thought out.
I'm 100% behind the support of this project. It's the greatest, last beautiful asset we've got to develop in Whittier.
There's no downside to it, so it's a benefit. It's a win-win situation.
It's just a beautiful project. It's well planned. I've read the draft EIR, and I think it's just going to be a win-win for our city.
So it's a project I look forward to. It's going to be a lot of fun to watch this happen.